working. And it's working. All right, so we're looking good right now. What is going on, everybody? It's Harley here at EpicTube HD. Your one and only pure dumpster fire happening here. I hope you guys are doing really great. It is Friday evening. I am once again streaming. That's right. We are streaming again. And yeah, we're trying to get into the swing of things. But again, I was mostly just testing some stuff out again. Whoops. I just lost my keyboard. Hope you guys are doing great, though. Let's see. Are we even live right now? I mean, it says I think we're live, right? Let me just double check. Let me make sure that we're live. Because I've been having some issues. Some really strange issues. Let's see here. Are we live? I'm not even sure. Yes, we are live. Okay, so it is working. All right. Cool. All right, so we're live. I don't have anybody in here just yet. Again, I wasn't sure. Give me 1 second, because I just lost my keyboard. My keyboard fell. Go. I'm about to make huge messes here. I'm like all over the place. What in the world? Now did I just mute everything? I don't even know what I did. Jeez. Uh-oh. What did I do? Did I turn off? Okay. That's what I get for putting my keyboard there. I gotta put my keyboard in another spot. Alright. It's alright. It's a good thing there's no one here to see that. Not that anybody will see it later, I'm sure. But hope you guys are doing great. It's Friday night. I'm a little sweaty right now. I've been here. My hair is all messed up. I've been here, again, working. I've been trying to organize. I'm tired. I was up late last night. If you guys didn't know, I went streaming last night really late to about 4 in the morning. We ended up just shooting the shoots for a while, which was pretty interesting. So we just had a lot of talk. We opened some of the new Twilight Masquerade set. We didn't get too good of hits, unfortunately. I think we got 2. For the price of those the boxes, definitely better off getting booster boxes, I would say. Still a little on the expensive side, but I haven't done any marketing. I haven't shot out there. I know because I went live so much today, people are probably confused what is going on. Man. So basically, I spent today trying to figure out why I couldn't get the stream over on Instagram. I really wanted to get the stream going on Instagram. I can't figure it out. I'm gonna give up for now. I've had to apply for a TikTok stream key. So yeah, there's that too. So you have to apply to get a TikTok stream key, and hopefully they approve you. And if not, there's another roundabout way to go to get a stream key. So I'm gonna try and do it the TikTok way first, and then we'll see if TikTok works, if there's any issues, or maybe it's just an Instagram issue for me. I don't know. But what I had planned on doing tonight, relatively simple. I'm just here again. I'm just kind of testing all the settings, making sure everything is still working good. I made one slight minor change to the system as I try to tweak it before the next thing I'm going to do is start working on new emotes, new pop-ups for when you know, super chatting goes on, because right now we still got the old stuff in the system. But yeah, it's Friday evening. It is the night before Collecticon, so I'm sure there's a lot of people right now that are pretty much down in Florida. They're down in the Orlando area getting ready for the Collecticon. Now, I was going to go. I know this is becoming an old habit now. This is going to be my second Collecticon I'm missing this year that I was going to attend. At least that was the plan. So if you guys didn't know before, I made the decision once my computer died on me that I needed to just pull back what the plans were for this year and get a new system, a new computer system. And so that's what I did. I had to make a choice. I'm not financially able to make both those choices at the same time. I would love to, but when you got kids and one of them's an elite soccer player, and you know you got a lot of things going on, a lot of your money gets tied up pretty quickly. So, but yeah, otherwise, hopefully everyone's having a good time down there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else happening right now. I'm gonna just show off some of my Charizards here. I'm gonna try and start getting my binders together. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have here, what I got going on. I also have a new camera placement happening right now. I'm going to try the overhead camera. I moved my camera because I really don't like it in front of me. I just can't get wide enough angle. Now I can use the GoPro. The GoPro, like I used to do, would give me that really wide angle. Hey, Brooklyn, what's up, man? Still going? I guess not. Yeah, no, I'm still going. Well, yeah. Those were just all test streams earlier, man. Those were just... I'm giving up on the Instagram. Can't figure it out. But anyways, now I'm actually streaming. I decided to go ahead and stream. And the reason why is because I'm just kind of sorting. And I figured, why not, you know, sort while I'm streaming, right? So that's how you got to get back into it. Got to get back into the, you know, the streaming thing. So figured I might as well do it. Otherwise, yeah, it's been a frustrating day. I had to go live though. I had to go live simply because the way Streamlabs is set up, it wouldn't let me not go live on YouTube. I just wanted to try Instagram and I kept signing out, but it because I purchased Streamlabs under the YouTube account, it would not let me just not go on YouTube. I had to do it. But anyways, what I'm gonna do today is I guess I'm not gonna show my camera today. What the oh, there we go. All right, so now we gotta play with this. This ought to be fun, trying to figure this out. Again, I'm not used to this. This is definitely new for me. Let's see here. I don't like it so far away though. That's the only thing I don't like about having the camera at the top. So am I live still? Yeah, I'm still live, right? Yeah, I'm still live, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm live. All right. Just double checking. But yeah, I figured, like I said, you know, might as well sit here, and I'm gonna show off a bit of my card collection. Now these are the cards I kind of really value a bit. You know, to be honest with you, they were all cards that I was at one point in time I was gonna get graded. However, I decided against doing it. It's just too much money, man. Too much money. I'll start off probably just doing a couple at a time once I get going, but for right now, I'll just probably binder it all up. That's going to be the main goal, I think. I wonder if I can, let me zoom in a bit more. I'm so far away from the screen. There we go. I can put my face on Snorlax's body. There we go. That looks cool. All right, at least I got a little closer now. We're a little closer in now. So again, I'm not used to using a top camera. I don't really like it at the top. So it's just good for the overall view when you want to do something that's really big. But anyways, I want to show you guys my Charizard collection that sits in an ETB. So first off, we do have the Charizard. Can you name this set? I mean, there's nobody in here right now, so I'm not talking to anybody, I guess. But this set if you're a true Charizard fan, or you're a true Pokemon fan, you'll know what set this comes from. So I'm not gonna say the name. I'll let people guess it. But that's a beautiful Charizard card. I really enjoy that one. And then we have this. Now this is a promo. It's a promo Charizard. Came out of an XY era box. And again, all these are, they're not just Charizards, but they're like my best ones that I pulled. So if they're only a single Charizard, obviously I didn't get the pick from them, but these are basically, most of them are going to be ones that I picked out specifically, mainly because they're in really excellent condition. Now, obviously, this was probably one of the worst performing mini sets that Pokemon has ever made. Again, if you know this set, shout it out if there's anybody watching that I don't know is watching. But yeah, this is one of the worst performing sets ever in Pokemon history, I would say. But we got the Charizard from it. Again, I'm using a different camera angle. I wish I could had it here now, because I could really get in tight with it. I wonder if I should move it back. And then here is another Charizard. Now this is a holo. You can kind of see the holo pattern there if I move it around. It is a rare, and it is number 3 of 70. So again, this is a small set. This Charizard came out of a very small set. And then we've got this one. Now, again, if you know you're a Pokemon collector, you'll know what set this came out of. So this is an Evolutions Charizard. Yo, Harley, we can only see your face. Oh, fudge. There we go. What? I dropped the keyboard, and I didn't even notice. It was right in front of me. I didn't even notice. Good now? Yeah, I dropped the keyboard and I hit a button, I guess. And I didn't realize it wasn't showing it. All right, well, I'm gonna start over. Wow, okay. Well, that stinks. Now, let me get rid of this. I have the dual screen up right now is the problem. Let me get rid of the dual screen. All right, there we go. All right, we're good now. God, I'm such a terrible streamer, man. I really am. I'm so freaking terrible. As I was saying, so we're going over my Charizard collection. This is the first one. This, if you're a fan of Pokemon, you'll know which set this comes out of. But this is a holo Charizard. It was from a special mini set several years back, right? There's that one. Again, these are all my Charizards that I've picked out specifically originally at one point to get graded, but I think I'm just gonna make a Charizard binder. I don't need graded cards to be happy. I'm happy with my collection as is. But yeah, there's another Charizard. This is a promo Charizard. How you doing, Pee-wees? You doing good, man? Are you busy right now? You want to hop in with me? Let me know. I'll send you a collab link. I'm just messing around, really. Again, today was a lot of testing. I made a lot of changes and fixed a few issues. Some issues I couldn't fix. So that's kind of what was going on today. Again, there's that other Charizard I said from the worst mini set ever. Here's a beautiful, simple, holo Charizard. I personally love this one. It's got a holo on it. The holo's a little tough to see. But again, this is from a very small set. And you can see the actual set icon right there. I'll tell you where. This is from Dragon Majesty. So this is the Dragon Majesty Charizard. The ones earlier were Detective Pikachu, Generations, and then XY stuff. Doing good, man. Just listen to some stuff on eBay. Got to take advantage of this spring summer TCG market. Yeah, right? I probably should do that, but I don't do that. We got the Charizard Spirit Link. Obviously, this is from Evolutions. You get the Spirit Links. So, again, if it's a Charizard card, I'm collecting it. So I actually really like this a lot because I love how we've got the Megas in this one. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, here is the full art Charizard. Full art Charizard. Now, this came out of Unbroken Bonds. This was the Tag Team GX with Reshiram and Charizard. Again, it is a rare. So it's a beautiful. This was actually one of my favorite cards. I love the way the full arts pop from Unbroken Bonds from the Sword and Shield era. I thought they really just looked beautiful, but this one in particular, I really liked it. And I like how the art is set up on this particular card too, with Reshiram's tail in the background. Very interesting. And then we've got a Mega Charizard EX. Now, the question is, without looking, do you know which set this is from? Do you know what set? Mega Charizard EX. There's a possibility of 2 sets it could be from. Then we have Charizard EX. There's another one. Again, this is another reprint of the Zards. Pee-wees, you got it, my friend. These are from the Evolution set, but these are reprints. These are reprints from an earlier XY set. So that's always interesting about those. Then, of course, there's the classic Burning Shadows Charizard GX. So I thought when I pulled this card with the boys, I love this card. Such an epic looking card. I love the artwork that they did on this one. I thought it was just really, really cool. Very cool on that one. I like it. Of course, it's S5, it's 5-bind graphics. So, unfortunately, there are some duplicates in here. That means basically it's a CGI art style. And then, of course, we got the classic Charmander here. Classic Charmander from Hidden Fates. This is the Hidden Fates Charmander. Shiny. Again, Hidden Fates, such a beautiful set. Of course, we got to have the Charmeleon as well. Now, these are I think there's only a couple of these in here with the Charizards, but I had to put them in here. Obviously, for obvious reasons. This is not... Okay, now this is another card. This is another Reshiram Charizard card, right? From Unbroken Bonds. It's Reshiram Charizard again. I'm not the biggest fan of this card. However, you have to remember that this card, they did come back out with this card, and it was a promo card. So there's actually 2 variants of this Charizard card, if you guys are not aware. There's 2 variants. There's one from the set, and then I guess it's right about there. There's one from the set, and then there's a promo one that came in a pre-release kit box, or a pre-release deck box, or not pre-release deck. What am I saying? Came in a deck. Oh my God, can't even talk anymore. Anyways, it came in a promo version as well. So I have a second one there. Of course, I have multiples, a lot of these cards. Again, these were just the ones that I thought about grading at some point in time. So these were just really well kept, obviously, when it comes to Hidden Fates, Charizard's, the GX out of Hidden Fates is a fairly easy card to pull. I have probably even more than that of these, but these Charizards were really, really simple to pull. But this is the actual card from the Hidden Fates set. But then we have the promos. Now, if you don't know, these are from the tins, the Hidden Fates tins. Oh my gosh, how many do I have here? I know I have more than that than this, but yeah, these are from the Hidden Fates tins. So when you saw that on the tin, this was the one on the front, and these are promos from the Hidden Fates era. These are all in really, really good condition. They're centered very well. That's the whole reason why they were in here. I just took a bunch of them. I probably have I must have had at least 100 of these, and I've given away so many over the years, like when I was really doing a lot of giveaways with Hidden Fates and stuff. So when I was telling you guys earlier, when I asked you to guess, Pee-wees, and you guessed it. So this is one of the cards I was talking about. Let's go back to that Evolutions, right? Let's go back to the Evolutions. There is the other Charizard I was talking about. And you can see the minor differences. So here's one from Flashfire, XY Flashfire. And then here's the reprint in XY Evolution. So obviously with Evolutions, you got the gold border. The font on Charizard is different. But yeah, same artwork, just the reprint. One was for Evolutions. And then the original, again, came from Flashfire. And you can actually see the symbol there. So there, that was the big difference with that. I got a couple of them. And then here was a second one. So this is card 11 of 106. And this one was 12 of 106. For some reason, there were two Charizard EXs. One that stinks and one that's pretty epic. You can see the difference here. You got like more rounded features versus the more traditional looking style with the square looking jaw and mouth to it. So you have that right there. But again, one is, let's see, are they both created by the artist? Oh, okay. So yeah, so they're both art related. Again, it's just very strange how one's more rounded and the other versus the other, but that's from Flashfire. So those are some pretty epic ones. And then there's no order to these, by the way. They're just, I just have in a pile. Again, I was kind of sorting through because I'm going to start putting this in a binder. So then we've got the reverse holo from Vivid Voltage, right? Yeah, I believe this is Vivid Voltage reverse holo Charizard. Then we have the just the rare, non-holo rare out of Vivid Voltage. Of course, we got some Japanese sprinkled in here as well. So the Burning Shadows, which I can't remember the name now. It escapes me. But from Japan, the set that turned into Burning Shadows. So we got that. I also have it as well from Unbroken Bonds, Japanese. This was from, again, obviously it's Japanese, but I believe this was Team Up Charizard, or the Charizard that comes in Team Up. So yeah, from Japanese. There's that Dragon Majesty Charizard, Japanese. I love the Vivid Voltage. I believe this was Vivid Voltage, right? With the trainer. I could be wrong on that. I can't quite remember right now. Then we got our Charizard V from Sword and Shield base in Japanese. Again, Unbroken Bonds with Braixen and Charizard. Not Unbroken Bonds. Was this Cosmic Eclipse? I think this was Cosmic Eclipse is what this was. And of course, there's the Unbroken Bonds in Japanese. And these were all pulled, by the way, from the Japanese sets. These were all open Japanese sets. And then there's that nasty, ugly looking Charizard from Detective Pikachu. I really disliked this Charizard. They made him look like he had a giant acne problem. I get it. They were trying to make it like more lizard dragonish with the scales, but it just came out looking like he's got bad acne, in my opinion. It's just crazy, man. I don't know. Then here we go again. Another Charizard flying here. Oh, that Detective Pikachu Charizard. Oh, it's so ugly. It's so ugly. I never liked that Charizard. Oh, so these were the special Japanese promos Charizards. This was Stadium Charizard. You had to get these out of Japan. So obviously they did get imported into America. I know a lot of sellers were trying to sell these, but these came from Japan actually. And then we've got the Charizard V-Star. Again, a lot of these artworks are very similar. Again, this is 5-band graphics, so you know it's CGI artwork. But I did like the V-Star. I thought the V-Star was pretty cool. There's the Charizard and Braixen from this is the promo. So this came out of the Charizard collector box or character boxes that they sold. So you could pull, you get this free promo from it. There's the Cosmic Eclipse, Braixen, and Charizard GX card. So again, we have it in Japanese, and of course we have it in English. Probably have a couple of them. So again, I've multiple collector. When it comes to your favorite Pokemon, right? You collect as much of it as you can when it's your favorite. So another one there. Again, these were just the best ones that I picked out because I thought about at one point in time getting them graded. So they're all pretty good as far as centering goes and edging and everything else that as far as I could tell. This was another epic Charizard and Reshiram. This was a promo card from one of the character box. I really like this card. There's a lot going on. It's a bit busy and it's a little dark. But if you just take the moment to look at the card, you can see it. I think it's a pretty epic card myself. I really like this one. Here's one of my favorite promos ever, though. Again, from the Burning Shadows era. The Burning Shadows era. We got the Charizard. Now, if you look, this is the exact pose that the Burning Shadows Charizard is, I believe. And again, of course, this is a promo. So this is a promo. It came in one of the boxes, the Charizard boxes. Another promo. This came out of one of the tins. I can't remember which tin that came out of, but I know it came out of a tin. I think it was one of the lunch tins that this came out of. Again, Holo Charizard. There is that Generations Charizard again. Again, there's a few duplicates in here. They did get all messed up. And then here's our big boy that we pulled the other night for the birthday stream. The Shiny Treasures Japanese Secret Rare Charizard. I honestly thought I was going to have to buy this one. I'm just so shocked that we pulled it. And I couldn't be happier. Unfortunately, this will not get a 10. It does have a small nick at the top. It does look like a solid 9 if I were to get it graded. And there's a very good chance I might try to get this graded at some point in time. Again, this is one of the special secret rare cards. So this is kind of one you want to get graded. I don't know yet, though. I may put it in the top loader binder that I have from Immortal Workshop. So we'll have to see on that. But that's one of the favorite ones I'm glad to pull. Then we have another Charizard EX here. I want to say this was Generations as well. And the reason why I say Generations is because the hollow pattern on it, very reminiscent of the Generation set. And I'm pretty positive it came out of Generations. So the two stars at the bottom along with the code on here. Or actually not Generations, I'm sorry. This is the EX. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. This did not come out of Generations. What am I thinking? I guess I got thrown off for a second because of the hollow pattern. So, yeah, don't mind me, everybody. Don't mind me. But here we go with some Charizard action right here. This is from the newer set from Scarlet and Violet era. 151. And then we pulled Charmander from 151. This is the illustration rare Charmander. Very epic card, and I do love how all three of these go together. Then we have our Japanese. We have Trainer Leon with his Charizard in Japanese. Yeah, we pulled this one. We did pull this one. I know I bought it. I think I bought this card too, if I remember right. But we also bought packs, and we pulled it from the box. In fact, I bought a whole box, and we bought it from there. This was from a friend of mine, Drew's Custom Cards. This was a custom card he made that he gave me, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a 3D effect card. So it goes Shiny Charizard back to regular Charizard. It's pretty cool. I think it's great that he's able to do that, you know, with his cards, with his ability to reprint stuff. Obviously, we got our next one up. These came out of the last box I think Charizard had, or one of the last boxes. These are the promos that came out. What Sword and Shield set was it? This was the specialty set. It's escaping me right now. When it was a shiny set, wasn't it? Shining Fates, wasn't this Shining Fates, I believe? So we got the trainer in there. Then we got the Pokemon Go Radiant Charizard. This is one of my favorite ones. I really think this Charizard, while it only is a holo, I think this Charizard could go down in a long time. Lance's Charizard Celebrations 25th anniversary. Okay, you're right. Okay. I knew it was a box Charizard. I just couldn't remember which one. Good call. Good call. Celebrations, baby. Lance's Charizard. But I think this Charizard, the Radiant, no Destiny. There's, you know, there's what? Not Deoxys. What's the other one from? Can't think of it right now. But yeah, it just gives me that feel that this could be one of those cards, you know? I don't know. I mean, it's just a guess, but I truly love this card. Very underrated set, Pokemon Go. Pee-wees, when I was live last night, I said the same thing. I said, I think this is going to be one of the most underrated sets in Pokemon. All the investor people are talking about some of these other sets. I really think if you want to invest into something, start picking up Pokemon Go. Start picking up Pokemon Go. That's going to be a banger to hang on to. I'm telling you right now, it will be. Again, that's not official financial advice from me or EpicTube HD channel. So then we have here another Pokemon Go Charizard. I love how he's flying through the buildings. I think that was some really epic artwork. Another Dragon Majesty. Again, there's some duplicates in here. Most of the duplicates will be in single form. Another Reshiram. And then here's some of the Charizards I picked up in Japan. So here is the like crystal, the newer modern day crystal Charizard. Picked this up for 280 yen. This was back in January of 2024, this year. And remember, we were getting $1.50, or actually it was $1.40 at the time. We were getting to the dollar. So we really got, I mean, I got this for what, like $1 something. So I was pretty happy with that. Very good condition. And then we got the Charizard Remax. I want to call it Zilla. I call it the Zillazard is what I really call it. So we got the Zillazard. Now this is a promo. Once again, promo. But I love the Darkness Ablaze era Zillazard. I mean, I thought this was such an epic artwork. It really blew me away. Became one of my favorite Charizard artworks of all time. The Zillazard is what we called it. Or I called it, I should say. Another promo came out of the this was Celebration 2, I believe, right? Celebration promo. Another promo, the V-Star with Mew. Again, epic Charizard here. Really enjoyed that. Beautiful card. Oh, there's our Charmeleon. And there's that Charmander. I've pulled it. I think I've pulled the Charmander a couple times now. Maybe 3 times. I can't recall. But see how it goes? It actually creates a canyon, which is pretty cool. Charizard UPC promos, the blue chip product of Sword and Chip. Yes. I knew it came out of the UPC. That was for sure. Again, my memory is so foggy right now. Pee-wees, man, it's crazy. So there are the canyon. And then there you go. In fact, we can make the whole thing right now. So basically, you're looking at it like this. Charizard flies over the canyon. Charmeleon, too much light, guys. Too much light. Sorry. And then there is the creme de la creme right there. This is the illustration secret rare EX Charizard. We'll put that off right here. And then I picked up the Japanese one. Had to get it. Of course, had to get the Charmeleon as well. However, I did not get the EX Charizard from Japan. The copy I found, oddly enough, I had a very difficult time finding a good copy of this card in Japanese. The only one I really found, and it was still kind of nicked up and messed up, and so I passed on it. But yeah, so I do have 2 though. I did pull this card twice. In fact, if you guys, my most recent 151 video, not the live stream, the video I put out, you see that I pulled my second one. So pretty cool stuff. That looks really nice, man. Some people say they don't like the Pokemon 151 Charizard though because his neck is too short. Yeah, the neck is a stubby one on here. The neck is a bit stubby. That is for sure. I think we commented on that once before as well about the neck. Kind of funny, right? And then we're going back into some of the classic. Now, this is from the Pokemon Classic set that came out, I believe. Yeah, Pokemon Classic. So this is a reprint of Charizard, the original OG card. Of course, we got the gold Charizard from Obsidian Flames. I pulled that a couple times. Actually, I pulled this card like 4 or 5 times. For me, Obsidian Flames, for some reason, I pulled this card often. I don't know what the heck happened there. I'll tell you, I know exactly what happened. Because I feared I was not going to be able to open up a lot of Obsidian Flames. In fact, very little. I made the decision to go ahead and buy it from Scott over at SJC Collectibles. So I bought the gold and I bought this one from Scott. And then I ended up pulling them multiple times, which is crazy. So, again, there's that full art shiny Charizard from Obsidian Flames. But then there's the big boy. There's the secret rare. We did pull this one. I didn't buy this. We pulled it here on the channel. Love this Charizard. I think this is really, really great artwork. I'm absolutely in love with this card. Again, hopefully I'm going to get this graded. There's only a few cards I plan on getting graded at some point in time. I've got a bunch of the Evolutions Charizards. I mean, there's only a couple here that I felt were worthy of a 10. Okay? So, full hollow, and then there's the reverse. And then we have the 25th anniversary. So we have 3 of the classic OG Charizards right here. Pretty cool. And then here's another one of my favorite all-time Charizard artworks. Again, I just love the Zillazard. Zillazard is definitely... And look, I even had on the back, I put question mark. This is a 10. I believe it to be a 10. Would love to get this one graded at some point in time, but this is one of, this just might be my favorite Hidden Fates Shiny Zard, and this Zard from Champion's Path. Probably my 2 favorite artworks of Charizard. I love this card to death. Any card in the S&V era you think would become the Moonbryon of this era, I feel like it may come from the speculated Dragon set coming later this year. I mean, as of right now, there is no card that compares to any of the evolving cards right now. Evolving Skies, in my opinion. I really don't think there's one. The Magikarp, which is what? Magikarp is from Paldean Fate, or from Paldea Evolved. That might be a good one. This Charizard will definitely, the Obsidian Flames secret rare, this will definitely be one pretty big. Because remember, some of the sets were really difficult for pulls. And I think Obsidian Flames was one of those for most people. But as of right now, nothing touches Moonbryon as of right now. Or Shiny Rayquaza. Or the Leafeon VMAX. I mean, the Umbreon V Alt Art. Yeah, I don't think there's any cards as of today that can match what the Sword and Shield era put out overall. Again, this is... In my opinion, this has been a really bad expansion so far. I love Obsidian Flames because of all the Charizards, obviously. I think it's the Flash Fire, the modern day Flash Fire set. But yeah, man, otherwise they just sprinkled in, right? They just sprinkled in a couple of good cards here and there, really. in my opinion, that's all they really did. And like I said, Paldea has 1 or 2 cards I want. Temporal Forces has like 1 card I would want. So I don't know. That's my personal feeling, at least. Another Champion's Path, Charizard. I had a really hard time getting this card. I mean, this card was so hard to get for me. I don't know. I pulled, where's he at? I pulled 5 of these. 5. I couldn't pull this card to save my life, man. It took forever to get this card. I believe I ended up trading Pogo Dad for this card. I believe I traded Pogo Dad. In fact, I may have traded him one of my Zards for that one, if I remember. I can't remember, but this was hard for me to pull. Agreed. I think there was the Sword and Shield boom this spring because everyone is kind of meh with S&V so far, except for 151. Agree, come 100%. 100%, Pee-wees. I completely agree with you on that. Here's our Charizard and Braixen. Again, this was the Cosmic Eclipse card that we pulled from the Japanese set. I can't remember the name of the Japanese sets, but we were opening a lot of Japanese up around this time. So this was actually, I believe, this may have been our first rainbow pull of a Charizard. Was from the Japanese set. Wasn't even English. And by the way, I still don't own the Unbroken Bonds Rainbow Charizard and Reshiram card. I never got it. Of course, we did pull Charizard VMAX, the Rainbow from Champion's Path. I pulled these twice. Now, this was the good copy. The other one was really off-center. There's the English version of Charizard and Braixen Rainbow that we pulled. This is where my daughter earned her nickname, her moniker, Rainbow Isabella. This girl, she pretty much, anything you see rainbow, she pulled, not me. I had the worst luck pulling rainbows. She didn't, man. She could pull a rainbow like no tomorrow. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Hang on one second, because my phone said it's going to die here. I didn't realize that it was that far. All right. And there you go. Ooh, I just thought she liked rainbows. No, man. She earned the nickname from the community, Rainbow Isabella. Dude, that girl, she pulled rainbows like they were candy. And she would only open a few packs at a time. That's the crazy thing. All right, so here's probably I say, one of the hardest, most, I don't know, definitely the hardest modern era Charizard to pull. Maybe one of the rarest ones to find outside of Shining Charizard, and obviously the e-reader Charizards. This card for so many people was so difficult to pull, but when you pulled it, it wasn't even about pulling the card at that point. Almost every Zard pulled was terribly OC'd. I mean, it just, quality QC as well. Quality control on these suckers was terrible. My Zard has a chance at a 10. It has a very small chance. My border is about 60-40. So that's where the iffy would be. Otherwise, it's a beautiful, see, I was going to express it at one point, but yeah, that's one of the most difficult Charizards to pull. Me and the boys opened up at least 2 to 3 cases of Burning Shadows. We probably opened up about 20 ETBs. And I say that, the reason why I say 20, for those of you who may not have been in the hobby pre-2020, Burning Shadows Elite Trainer boxes went on clearance at Targets for like $27 a pop. They used to come with a little sticker on them. And we just would, I'd grab them up, man. I would grab them up and we would just rip. I mean, we opened so much Burning Shadows before we finally pulled it, but it is here on the channel. You can see that mega pull It was crazy, man. I mean, it was crazy to pull that card. One of my favorite Charizards of all time, hands down. Of course, we did pull Charizard Rainbow VMAX. We got that one as well. So that was pretty epic to pull. This is the promo from the Tag Team Gold box, which I got a bunch of these back in the day. So I still have a few in the tub that I'm not going to open them. We're going to keep those sealed for the kids in the future. But I love this card. Now, if you remember, this came out of the Japanese GX set where you had to pull it, but then they made it a promo here in English. So that was pretty crazy. And then there's my other bad boy right there, Charizard EX, secret rare, epic card. Love it. Of course, we got the infamous Charizard V alternate art. Hey, MN Collects, what's up, brother? Get the kinks worked out of your new computer. Yeah, I was on all day today, man, messing with it again. I cannot get Instagram to work. I don't know. I gave up. Something is not translating properly from Streamlabs over to Instagram. I don't know what it is, but I followed so many videos today. But as far as everything else goes, yeah, everything else is clean now. Sound is clean. I got it all fixed and good to go now. So there's no more issues with sound. The music is playing properly now. Everything's good now. Everything's good. Just got to figure out how to do the multiple streaming to Instagram. I did apply for TikTok. You have to apply for a stream key, which is pretty crazy. So Twitch, I'll probably start streaming multiple to Twitch as well. We used to do Twitch a bit, and then I gave up on Twitch. Just no audience, man. We couldn't get an audience on Twitch at all, so I gave up on it. But I may start adding Twitch back in the fold. But yeah, there's the Charizard V alt art. Moments with Nick, man. I only have audio. Wait, I only have audio the left. Wait, huh? You only have audio the left? Sucks. I've never tried multiple platform streaming. I only have audio on. Oh, I only have audio on the left. Let me get this out of the way here. I don't know. Anybody else having issues with their audio? For me, it's coming in clear. I spent all day today working on everything, and I used my kids' accounts. Everything came in really nice. Yeah, your voice is only coming from the left. The music is from both left and right. Really? Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm on mobile, so I can't say. Yeah, no headphones. Music is stereo. Can you hear the difference now? That's on 2-track. My mic is right. I wonder if there's something here. Yeah, I didn't hear it earlier. Still the same. I have headphones on. Ah, okay. No voice. Still on the left. Interesting. Interesting. I did add a filter. I wonder if the filter... Let me mute that filter. And that one. Does it sound any better now, guys? If I mute the filters? I did add a filter today, which is I've never used before. I used a noise suppression filter. Still the same. Huh. Yeah, maybe replug the mic. Testing 1 2 3, maybe 1 2 3. Huh. Let's see. Anything? Actually, you know what? I see it now. I do see it. Only the left side is on. What? That is really interesting. I see the track now. That's interesting. I wonder why it's doing that. Stream track, record tracks. Huh. Yeah, I do see it now. I do see it on the audio track. It's only the one side working. See, you change one thing, creates another problem. It's like it never fails. Let's go to audio. Auxiliary device 1, yeah, that's correct. Okay, that has nothing to do with the stereo. I got that on. Let me pull up the MIDI. Let me see if the MIDI, I did change some stuff on the MIDI today. Maybe unplug and replug. Yeah, I already did that. I changed some stuff on the MIDI today. All right, there we go. Got it. Yeah, no, I got it. Now we got both working. I see what it is. Always something. I changed. I don't. Can I show you guys? I changed this. I guess when I picked the mic up earlier, I must have hit this over to single track. See that? I guess I didn't realize I did that. See, it's the little things, man. Thank you, Moments with Nick. If you're still hanging out, man, I appreciate you letting me know about that. Thank you. It's the little things. The little things. Great, great. So at least we got that fixed. Crazy. Oh my God. It's always something, guys. Always something. But yeah, I'm happy. Good to go. Yeah. See, one little thing, man. One little thing. That's what I keep thinking about the Instagram. When I try to multi-stream for it, I keep thinking like maybe there's one little thing I'm missing. So if you guys haven't seen, when I go to Instagram to use the multi-form, so I got the vertical set up on Streamlabs, but when it translates over to Instagram, I'm like super fat-faced and wide. I've redone the settings a million times. I've followed to the T 3 videos I use a Mac computer. It's a brand new computer. That's the whole reason why I'm doing all this stuff. So yeah, I don't know, but I gave up on it. I gave up. Gave up. All right. So back to my Charizards here. Obviously this is from the ETBs Charizard. Now we're going old school. This is an original Topps Charizard that I pulled from 1999. Well, actually, it would have been 2000. So I believe I pulled this in the year 2000. Pulled that one. Still to this day. Just a special card because, you know, we kept it. We kept all of our old stuff in the binder. Again, another one. These were all supposed to be graded. Now, this one's different. This was a different ETB Charizard. Can anybody see the difference? If I get the lighting right. Can anybody see the difference in Charizard here? There is a difference. If you can see that difference, I'm sure Pee-wee's will probably nail it real quickly. The most knowledgeable man in the Pokemons. But yeah, there is a difference there. See if anybody gets that. Got my special delivery. Now, unfortunately, I did get screwed by the Pokemon Center. And I did not get my Charizard. One slightly more orange. Hold on. All right. If I mess... I really don't like having the camera up here. I'm not a fan of this. Of having my camera all the way up here. All right. Let's... Charizard 1. Dracafu 2. And believe it or not, that came out of an English ETB. Yeah, that came out of an English ETB. The Dracafu. They apparently they mixed a bunch up, so a lot of people were pulling the French version out of the English ETBs, and we got one of them, so I was pretty pumped about that. I thought that was kind of cool, different. But yeah, as I was saying with the Charizard, this is Bidoof, so special delivery Bidoof, right? I did not get my special delivery Charizard. I'm so upset. I mean, you can pick them up now for relatively cheap, and I need to do that before they freaking go through the roof, because I do need my special delivery Charizard. But I'm missing that one. Haha, nice. You got a Canadian surprise, baby. Canadian surprise. I don't know. You know, it's possible, I guess, right? With Quebec. But I'm thinking more was probably for... They're probably meant more for Europe, for France. But it could have been for Quebec, too, I guess. All right. There's our VMAX. Again, this is the Zillazard. Love the artwork. I'm still a huge fan. I still think this is probably one of the best Zards out there. I just love Zillazard. Again, another OG, another classic. I got to move stuff out of the way. So this was a see-through card from Topps. Pulled this one as well. Literally sat in our Pokemon binder for what, 20 years, I think, before we pulled it out. And we had those old nasty pages that, like, the cards probably were going to die in. So, yeah. Again, just happy we pulled it. Such a cool card. Double-sided. It's just an OG card. Absolutely adore this card. This is from the Evolution set. Loved it, man. Mega Charizard. Just something about this card. It screams regal. That's the word I get. When I look at this card, I think of regal for some reason. And I really enjoy this card, man. I think this is again one of my favorite arts of the Mega, especially Mega Charizard. Thought that was pretty cool. Again, we got this from the Japanese sets during Sword and Shield. VMAX, pulled it out of one of the boxes that we had. Just multiples of those. And that's it, guys. That is my Charizard collection. I have more Zards. I mean, there's more in here. I have more in another thing, but they're really just duplicates and stuff. So, I mean, nothing like, you know, like super crazy. But, yeah, just, I'm going to probably put these in a binder. Again, I'm all about the binder life. I just, you know, slabs take up so much room. Slabs are always hard to show off. You know, I can take a binder anywhere and say, here's my Charizard collection. People can flip through it, see everything in one shot. It's just different, man. Man, awesome cards, man. I appreciate that, Moments. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Here's my other box of cards that I was supposed to get graded. Again, I always say I'm going to grade, and then I never grade. What do we have here? Oh, so here we got some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. This was a huge, huge hit. At one point in time, this card was over $1,000. I don't know what it is today, but this was Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary. This was a big one when I was opening Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh was really one of my favorites. Japanese, this is a very, very rare Blue Eyes, I mean, to pull. Again, Field Center, not that rare. Just some cool cards that I got from some of the sets. Toon Chaos, you know, things like that. Space Zilla. I don't open Magic, guys, but I had to get the Zilla card. I wanted all the Zilla cards, but I ended up not getting them. I may try to do it in the future here, but let's take a look at some of my Pokemons that I would like to maybe get graded if they don't get bindered first. I don't know. Let's find out here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got... What is it? What are these doing here? I have no idea why these cards are in here. What are these cards doing in here? I don't know how these cards ended up in here, but they somehow did for some reason. I have no idea why these are here. Okay, we'll have to. I'll deal with that later. So, again, these are cards that I was going to get graded at some point in time. Of course, I'm a Snorlax collector as well. Love Snorlax. If you guys haven't noticed, Snorlax, he is our mascot. I got my coffee cup. I have the mug, the big Snorlax mug that I keep my tools in. Yeah, I got Snorlax as a big Snorlax fan. So Vivid Voltage, these came out of your pre-release. So pretty pumped to pull that out. Right there. Snorlax is in the house. Jesus, man, what are all these cards doing here? There's like a bunch of... What the heck? Again, I don't know. I got a bunch of trainers in here. Just somehow ended up in this ETB. Here's Cynthia from Ultra Prism, I believe. This was... Wait, was this Ultra Prism? Cynthia? Oh, no, this is Hidden Fates. This was Hidden Fates Cynthia, but it was based off Ultra Prism, though. That's what that was. So we have that one. I don't know why these are not, again... how did all these cards get in here? I have no idea how all... I must have dropped them in here at some point, I guess. Just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird. They're probably... No wonder why I can never find my cards. I just have ETBs everywhere with cards in them. All right. So, let's get to New York. You know, for those that don't know, I came out of New York, and we had the Pokemon Center at one point in time in Manhattan. So, these were promo cards that were given out at the Pokemon Center in New York, Manhattan. We have the Rapidash, and then, of course, we had the Ho-Oh. So these were two epic Pokemon cards. They're in mint condition, and they do come from the e-reader era, if you didn't realize. So this was like 2003, 2002, 2003, I think was the time frame these came out. I remember it was after, it was not far after 9/11 happened. Yeah, a couple, maybe a year or two after. I just, again, I like Ho-Ho as well. Again, I don't know why this is here. I don't think these were supposed to be here. Maybe I was going to do something with the binder, and that's why I put these cards in here. I'm guessing. Here's one of my all-time favorite artworks ever. I adore this artwork. There's so much to this artwork, and it's amazing. So here's the Japanese version of the Ho-Oh. I just, for some reason, I love the symmetry of the wingspan, the circle. I just think this is one of the best artworks that's ever been created, man. I'm such a huge fan of this. And of course, I had to have it in English as well as Japanese. So they're beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous cards. Two of my favorite arts ever in all of Pokemon. Of course, we got the Shining Ho-Oh from Shining Legends. These are promo. That was a promo. So you had to get the big, huge box that you could get from the Pokemon Center. It was a giant box, and it came with a bunch of different promos, and it came with a lot of packs. I actually picked up a bunch of them. The Pokemon Center had a whole bunch at one point and put them on clearance. I think they were like 25 bucks a box, and they were a $50 box. And I picked up like 10 of them, and I ended up selling them for like $500 a box or something. They're very expensive. Even today, I think they're still pretty up there. But yeah, so that's where that came from. We got, of course, we got the Ho-Oh in the Rainbow Rare. There's the Hidden Fates version. Then we got our VMAX Rayquaza. Again, I'm assuming I was going to put these in a binder, guys, because look, here's more loose cards with them. There's our Japanese version of the Vivid Voltage era. I can't remember the name of the set it came out of. Electrifying something, I think it was, from Japan. Beautiful cards. I love these when they came out. I thought this was a really cool idea. Very much like the Prism cards that came out in early Sun and Moon era. This is kind of like a little gimmick they came out with for the players, I guess. Just makes it real nice. Got our Shining Rayquaza from Shining Legends. We pulled this a few times. Of course, we pulled the Rayquaza V from Evolving Skies. I also did pull the VMAX. Ugh. But I sold it. And of those of you here on the channel have heard me say this probably a few times. But I sold my VMAX to pay for MetaZoo trips, to cover MetaZoo events. And again, I don't regret doing that stuff. I don't, because I did have the time of my life. But I really want my Shining VMAX alt art back, though. I want it back so badly. Again, if you guys don't know, Rayquaza is my number 3 all-time favorite Pokemon. I really would like to get the Shining VMAX back in my collection. That would be pretty cool. But we got the V version. Gyarados, another one of my favorite Pokemons of all time. I just love this card. There's just something about this card with, you know, his trainer. I just something about it I love about this artwork. Love that card. I wanted to get that graded. It's in really good condition. We got some more here. Let's pull some more cards out. Man, what in the world? Yes, I don't know. I got all kinds of crap in this box. What the heck was I thinking? All right. So back to Gyarados. Gyarados again. Gyarados in my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. We got the Shining Gyarados. Well, it's Mega Gyarados. Love that card. We pulled this card from Breakpoint a few times. Pretty crazy stuff. I know my son has a few of these. Shining Gyarados, the Mega EX. Or not Mega. This is just Shining. Sorry. But yeah, we pulled this a few times. These are really good condition ones. Oh, my Metal Mew card is in here. I'm blown away by the cards I'm finding in this box, guys. I look, there's a whole bunch of like, I definitely must have did something here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and look at them. They're here. So this is the metal card that comes out of 151. I have no idea how that ended up in there, unless I don't know. Whatever. I'm giving up at this point. Hidden Fates Mew. We got the gold V-Star Mewtwo. There's the Mew EX Gold from the 25th anniversary set. Japanese Mew Shining Treasures. Mewtwo V. Pokemon Go. Just, yeah. Then we got the classics from Breakthrough. Mewtwo EX. Mewtwo EX. Mew EX Full Art. Again, just a lot of Mews. Mewtwo EX from Evolutions. There is our Mewtube, one of my favorite cards. Again, I have some favorite cards in Pokemon. The Mew in a Tube goes down as probably in my top 3 most favorite cards ever in Pokemon. I love that card. I wanted to pull that card so badly. I'm glad I was able to pull it. In fact, I think I pulled it 3 or 4 times. But this is the best one that was, you know, for grading purposes. This was the best one for grading. That's why it's in this pile. Then we got, you know, the full arts from Shining Legends, I believe. Or no, Shining something. I can't remember the name now. It escaped me. Shining Legends. Yeah, Shining Legends. Then we got the rainbows. See, having an upward camera is so weird for me. I don't like it. I'm definitely going to take the camera down. I don't like it being above like this. But we got the rainbows we pulled. Then we have some ancient Mews still in their cellophane wraps. Got a couple of those. Oh, there's the other Mewtube right there. What card is this? There's a Japanese card. Hey, Basic Trainer. This was a card that Basic Trainer gave me as a gift. That was pretty cool. I really liked it. I love that old school art. There's a few of them out there from Japan that did this style from back in the day. I really enjoy that, though. I love that card. He gave this to me as a gift because I really liked it. Again, there's that Mew again. Here is a reverse hollow Mew from the E series. This is either, obviously it's either Skyridge, Expedition, or the third set. I can't think of it right now. What am I doing here? Let's see. Let's get this. What did I do with my Mew in a tube? There it is. Let's get this Mew back where it goes over here. Yeah, but I love this card. I did not pull this, by the way. I picked this card up somewhere on the uber cheap. And it is in mint condition. It is beautiful. Love that card. Again, e-reader series were such great cards, man, back in the day. We got a few more of my cards that I would eventually like to get graded at some point in time. At least I think. I don't know. Who knows what else is in this box, guys? I really don't know what else I have in here. There's a bunch of weird stuff in here. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I don't know why this is here to be graded, honestly. I'm really not sure. This was Hidden Fates. I can't remember the Japanese set that we pulled this from, but yeah. This is a energy from something. I can't remember what it was said it was from. And I don't know why I have it in a sleeve. I couldn't tell you guys. Beautiful Neo energy. First edition. I don't have really anything left over, but it's got that swirl. right there. You can see the beautiful swirl on that energy. Again, first edition. This is from Neo. I want to say Destiny, but I could be wrong. I know it's from Neo, obviously. It could be Revolution. I'm not positive on it. I can't remember. It's been so long. Now, why do I have Neo Genesis? There you go, Neo Genesis. Again, Pee-wees, man. You are the man. There's a reason why I have an electrode from Evolutions in here. I'm not an air collector, guys. I'm not an air collector. However, for some reason, I kept a couple of these air cards. So this card is missing the energy symbol. So it's missing an energy symbol. That's why I have this card. And I actually have a couple of them. These were not easy to get from Evolutions, by the way. These were not, they weren't like candy. You know, they were pretty rare to get. So that's why this is in here. I opened a lot of Evolutions. I mean, a lot. Probably like 4,000 or 5,000 packs Evolutions. Like, no joke. Because I got them on this super, super cheap. Like $1 a pack. No, I mean, it was crazy how much Evolutions we opened. Obviously, I believe this is this Vivid Voltage? I can't remember what set. Oh, it says it right there. Ding dong. Vivid Voltage, Lugia. This comes out of the pre-release boxes. Got that a couple times. Lugia GX from Lost Origins? No. Lost Thunder, I believe. Lost Thunder. I could be wrong on that. I believe that's the Lost Thunder symbol. I think I pulled it from Lost Thunder. I can't quite remember now. Oh, I got a Lost Thunder card right here. Yes, Lost Thunder. There's my Mina card. Big shout out to Pokey Dylan Meta Kai. But yeah, we pulled that. Now this card, I have it in here to be graded, but there was something wrong with this card if I remember right. So it would have only gotten a 9 if I got it graded. I can't remember what it was exactly, but yeah. Then we've got the Zacian and Zamazenta Golds. We pulled these, the black gold cards. Pulled these. I thought that was pretty cool. I was going to, at one point, I guess, decide to get them graded. I don't know. Probably just end up in the binder. And then there's the regular gold. You know, I just thought, I did actually like these Pokemon. I thought these were really cool. Obviously, then we have the Entei. The Entei. Now, this is a promo card. A lot of people don't realize that, but it is just a promo. And there are a lot of these out there. There's really nothing too special about this card. There's a bunch of them out there. You can see that beautiful gleam on it. Again, this is a Neo promo card from the Neo era. It is in minty condition. That's why it's here. But again, it's a promo and there's a bunch of them out there. Magnezone. I pulled this out of a pack. I want to say, what era was this from? Might have been Black and White era. This was when we first got back into Pokemon again during the Black and White era. I can't quite recall. But I want to say it's from Black and White era. But this was a rare card. That's why it's in here. This was a hard card to pull. If I recall. Again, a Ponyta. I think this was from maybe Supreme Victors or one of those sets. I can't quite recall. But this was the chase card, actually. Believe it or not, this was the chase card in the set. That's why this is here. Again, really, really fantastic stuff. Old school Arceus. This was an Arceus level up. Beautiful, beautiful card, man. This was a time I really thought they were going to break loose in this era. But they ended up not doing it. But I love that card. Really good condition. Again, another card that we pulled. Beautiful. Then I've got an Ultra Prism. It's still in the cellophane. This is, again, from pre-release. Heatran Ultra Prism. Vivid Voltage, another from the pre-release box. Remember now, Charizard was the other one, which I do have. Oh, we got another Neo in the house. Heracross, baby. But this is Japanese Hero Cross. Japanese Neo time. Beautiful card. Beautiful Magneton right there in Japanese. And these are all from back in the time when I used to when I was collecting back then, and I used to go to Japan. This has got a lot of, I think this has scratches. I can't remember. There's something about it. It's another one of those cards where I was like, I'm going to grade it. Because again, it's just, some of these cards are just, because they're so old that when we pulled them, they're just sentimental value. One of my favorite Pokemon, again, top 10 favorite Pokemon for me, Ampharos. Love my Ampharos cards. Beautiful Japanese. And then, again, everybody, one of my favorite all-time ever produced cards from Pokemon. No way, Ampharos is my favorite Pokemon. Oh, is it? I didn't know that, Pee-wees. Ampharos is your favorite? Wow, cool. Yeah, Ampharos is a top 10 for me. Top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Ampharos is in there. It's kind of towards the back end, though. I will say that. I think I even have a video on the channel going over my top 10 favorite Pokemon. But this card from Hidden Fates, the promo from the ETBs, one of my favorite artworks ever in Pokemon, the stained glass birds, man. I just absolutely adore this card. I might have, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these cards. I used to have probably 100 of these things, but I was using them for giveaways. So I don't know how many I have left, but I would use these for giveaways. And they didn't even, I wasn't even giving away this particular card. I'd give away something else, but I'd throw one of these in as an extra gift to people, you know, because they were like candy. Now everybody wants it. So craziness. But that's in the graded pile. Laugh a lot. Minutes you tried to copy the stained glass cards so much. I know, right? I love the stained glass cards though, man. Such an epic card. What else do I have in here? In the cellophane wrap, promo Snubble from the Pokemon International. Still have that. I think this was Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon era, so not exactly like crazy old. This is from the Detective Pikachu time frame. McDonald's pack in here. I don't know why I have a McDonald's pack, an unopened McDonald's pack in here. Again, I just have stuff everywhere. Another 151 in here. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it's in there. Another Snubble. Some Eevees from the ETBs. And then some Greninjas from the 25th anniversary. I don't know why they're in here. They probably should be somewhere else. And I think that, I don't know, man. That might be closing in on everything. I mean, I got a lot more stuff here, but I don't know if I'm going to waste any more time. Again, just a lot of cards. A lot of cards. These are all, just all, you know, cool cards, really. Let's see. What do we got in here? Oh, my Pikachus. Cool. Can I have a good ninja? Can I have a good ninja? A Greninja. A Greninja. I use these for like promos and stuff. I mean, for in our giveaways and stuff. I use them for that. That's why I have those still. I can't know what I did with them. Yeah, I use them for giveaways, man. So just, you know, keep an eye on the channel. I give away usually a lot of stuff on the channel. But yeah, I keep them for that though. I keep them for that. just to go over some more of my cards for the collection here. Again, this is all stuff that's going to go in a binder, by the way. These are all going to go in a binder. That's why I actually just organized this in the past month. I just need to get the binder going. So I've bought a bunch of binders now. I need some more from Immortal Workshop, though. I want top loader binders, to be honest. But I love this Erica invitation. This is an alternate art. We got our Pikachu. Now, if you guys don't know, I went to Japan. Ethan and I, we went over to Japan for the grand opening. We got to go a day early, which was really cool. So this was the Pokemon Center Shibuya. I got a whole bunch of these. We gave a ton of these out to people. And now I'm only down to like one. Maybe I have a second one lying around somewhere. I'm not too sure. But yeah, then this is the only copy that I was able to get my hands on. We got the Unagba Pikachu. There's the promo Pikachu and tag team. Generations. Got the VMAX Pikachu. There is our special delivery. We got a Build-A-Bear Workshop Pikachu. Another Unagba there. But this is all cards I'm going to be loading up in the binder. These are all going to be my binder cards. You know, Magikarps. I collect Magikarp cards as well. I just love the artworks on Magikarp. I think they're pretty epic. Look at that one. Some great artworks, man. Magikarp. So we'll be doing that. Lapras is another one of my all-time favorite cards. Lapras, or all-time favorite Pokemon. So I collect Lapras cards. Anything that's in my top 10, I try to collect all of their cards of if I can. But my top 5 are what I really concentrate on the most. But again, yeah, this is all just, you know, like I said, just favorites. Mewtwo's. Just epic arts, you know. Mew. Gengars, you know. Gotta have the Gengars. Reverse hollows, different Gengars. Again, I got extras, but I'll shift through a lot of that stuff. Deoxys. You know, I don't have too many old Deoxys, Mimikyus, but that's pretty much all I have. I mean, this is all stuff that's going to go in the binder. These are all just top-end cards. And I've probably got about... I think I've got about 4 or 5 ETBs full of nothing but hit cards that we've pulled. Very little do we buy on the market. We try to pull everything. But again, there's a beautiful Blastoise. This was a promo card during the Generations XY era there. That should be over here, actually. I don't know why that is in that pile. That should be there. What else do we have here? Another Toys R Us. Stuffle Toys R Us. We got cards from when we used to take the kids to Toys R Us. Raichus, more Laprases, just Celebi, you know, Aerodactyls. Again, just all mega like type of hit cards that we want to put away in the binder and stuff. So at one time we were going to, you know, again, grade some of the cards, but man, grading is so expensive and it's overrated in my opinion. We're not looking to make money on this stuff at the end of the day. We're basically just looking to enjoy the cards that we have in the hobby, because at the end of the day, it's all about just enjoying it. I mean, I know people are making money hand over fist on cards, and that's great. And I kind of do too at times, you know. I will make some money once in a blue moon. I definitely don't mind. I'm not against making money. That's for sure. But overall, it's just about enjoying the cards and having something for the kids, my kids, future collections. And that's really what it's all about. Again, if you guys didn't see, I did pick this card back up from Metakai, Pokekai. This was a card that we pulled a while back, and we gave it away to a friend of ours, a fellow Instagrammer who's an artist, and we gave it to her, and Rainbow Isabella actually pulled it. When I saw Kai had it up for sale, I was like, no, I gotta grab it. So Great trainer card to have. Again, if you're an artist, man, it's a beautiful card to have for the collection. Rainbow Isabella loves to draw and loves to do stuff, so it'll be good for her collection. But that's pretty much it, everybody. It's 1:14 in the morning. Again, this was really just supposed to be a test stream again. Well, not really. I was going to show off the actual collection tonight, but I did just want to make sure the last settings I did worked, and they did. Unfortunately, again, I did screw it up, but everything's working good. That's all that matters at the end of the day, guys. Reminding me of the good old days. Yeah, Pee-wees. I appreciate you. I know a lot of people right now are down at Collecticon. I should have been one of those people. And I don't know if anybody else is streaming tonight, but I didn't care who was really in here tonight. Again, I needed to fix these issues on the new computer. And I think I'm good to go now. We're fully good to get back to streaming again. I feel comfortable with starting to have guests back on the channel again. I feel comfortable with bringing up anything I need to on the computer. So that's all good news, right? And that's what it was all about. Now we got all the kinks ironed out. And again, big thanks to Moments for pointing out the mic issue, because I probably wouldn't have picked this up that I clicked that. That's so crazy. Things you got to pay attention to when you're moving stuff around. But yeah, I'm very happy, guys, that we got it all the stuff ironed out, except the multi-streaming to Instagram. That's the only thing I got to figure out. But I appreciate everybody. Again, thank you so much. Hope you guys had a fun time hanging out with me. And if you're watching this video down the road, make sure to smash the like button. Sub to the channel, guys. We're going to be doing this a lot more often. We're going to be back to streaming again on a consistent basis. And again, I'm working on a current video right now around slabs. That'll be an interesting one. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate it. Peace out. And as always, have more epic adventures with us here at EpicTube HD, guys. Later.